So I should remember to push the right buttons, then I might actually get a picture on. For some reason that actually didn't happen. So yeah, I am here, and I will say hello to everyone, and welcome to this day 5 of Drops. I'm still on Steam, and yeah, that is kind of the rule rather than the exception at the moment. So I did get some ships to some frigates to actually do that with, but I don't have any fuel for it. So that's another thing on my to-do list. It is actually make sure I get so I can produce fuel with these bad boys. So I only have one recipe at the moment, so, and that, well, actually maybe I should see if there's a short one I can send out, because normally you get the full recipe with the first one you have sent out. So it's a little bit of everything. So that one is 4 hours, so that should be done in our time. So 150. So I launched that, and oh, it's back before we end today. It should be, but let's see. I haven't turned up my sound either. There we go. I've really been a bad host today, but yeah. That I hope I will be forgiven. So let's jump to where we were at the end yesterday. And that is well, the normal things. Weird. There is some weird things going on. Why do I have this feeling it's gremlins? Was not what I actually wanted to look at. So I have things to sell. If I remember right, I got most of it in this very cheap wiring looms. But I'm on this phase at the moment to actually get my money back up. So because I spent a lot with frigates, I bought a couple which I normally wouldn't do. So, and that is, that one was all out. So that is all well and fine. Always go into this when you come back to a space station, because they kind of reset. So that one I take. Never know what you get out of it, so might be something which is super. Toxic eye. I don't know if I need that for anything. Do have a feeling there is something I will make at some point where it actually... maybe I should just check missions before I just jump on. No, I did those which... Okay, jump on. So, Ingerti, it's a Viking system. Not that that really matters. Okay. So one of the good things with a normal permadeath is I can do anything I really want, where with the challenges it is kind of guided into certain things, so it's not always straightforward, and that's part of what makes challenges fun, that there is certain things you are allowed or not allowed to do. So, there was some very boring rewards, but I'm going to take those which I can do easily. That one I do not do navigation data for hunting. Take a photo on a frozen world. No. I must admit I can't be bothered. That's not for a Viking standing. That's and a little bit of money. Money I can get in many ways. Viking loom is suddenly more expensive. Okay, can I actually sell something? No. To get my economy scanner installed as well, but to do that I need slots. It's okay, it's the same as the last one, pretty much. So I need slots so I can put things, because where is I have one slot, so then I need slots. Definitely need slots. But the thing is, with that I can find trades, trade post, and I can actually see what type of economy there is in the different systems. So that is a little bit of a better information to get. I normally don't take that as one of the first ones, but it is useful. I do find them useful, and it is as I say all the time. Whatever I say is suggestions, and if you feel you have no need for that information it gives you, feel free to don't take it. it's not. I don't go down the you're playing wrong route, because No Man's Sky is not about right or wrong. Anyone can play like they want to. Um, and it's all about you as a player having fun with the game, with what you're doing. Then the choices are yours. So, of course, if you sign up for a Nexus mission in the anomaly with other players, they would expect you to try your best to do the mission. And so you should, if you sign up with other players. If you sign up on your own, you can do whatever you want. But when you sign up with other players, they would expect that it's a, I would almost say, professional approach to the mission, and you do the mission. You don't just, let's say, fuck off on your own without helping out with the objective. So, because then you would end up making other players unhappy with the game and with what's going on. And that's not really necessary. If you want to mess up a game, then take your own. That's absolutely fine. Don't do it with everyone you group up with. How warm is it today? It's actually warmer than yesterday, and that on its own is not only good. So, I talked about, if I'm going to water planets, I would like to have some water protection when if I dive in. So that's just logic, I think. So no real missions here other than the ones I accumulate, which is absolutely fine. What I need to remember to do. Okay, it did it by itself. So I do this to take the daily nanites, and I need to have a quick layer on the sun. So it's always nice to take what you can, and I'm not saving up right now. I'm just I'm always trying to hoard the amount of nanites I get, but it's not like it's the only thing I go for. I would say nanites are, like everything else, quite good. Nanites and money is very important things. Oh, I will say that yesterday I didn't get my Twitch drops, and I had to go on today to actually get them, and it really puzzled me why it did like that. The weird thing is, then today's seem to count together with the one from yesterday, and that was absolutely weird. So yeah, I need to go away from my Twitch drop and look at my normal things. Yeah, I should look at the planets because I need to look a little bit around as well. So Fury Dread World, that sounds very hot. Imminent core detonation. That could be very hot as well, more than you would expect. So that's the decaying, and there's 2 behind. So let's just take a quick look behind and see what there is. Nice. Is it nice? High energy, so it's radiated. Low atmosphere dissonance detected. I am not really geared up for fighting the corrupted drones yet, so I will wait a little bit before I start that. That one. Should we see if we can find some buildings here? So the reason to look for buildings is maybe not buildings on its own, but hopefully some crashed ships, freighters. Oh, this is a depot. I don't want that. I don't want to go there. It's filled with sentinels, yeah. Nice try. But at least then I can see there is something there. What is up here? It showed me some building and then it disappeared. Oh, that's the one I already know. Okay. So if I don't get anything up, I can always just land and look if there is something coming up. Might not be, that's... Even though it would surprise me, so... First scan a little bit. Okay, there is cruel dinosaurs on this planet. Okay, that's good to know. So I need to keep an eye on the red icon that it doesn't pop up and something is about to try to eat me. So let's try our usual. Let's see what that shows me. Shows the manufacturing. I'm going to give it a try because at least sometimes you can actually get something out of it. I'm just not always the best one to do the right thing, but I guess that's just how it is. And I need to make sure these are filled up. Good thing now is I can actually get in with one mag. it's sometimes not very good when you have to that was not really what I wanted, but never mind. That was a little bit silly. I just chose it and then I realized, oh bugger, I kind of don't have much there to go by. Oh well. At least I got something for free, so. And I don't have any imminent threats right now, so see if another building should pop up. Doesn't look like it. So let's try and see if there's anything else coming up. That is interesting. That is a colossal archive. That's good because I can trade stuff there, so. And that is mainly buying at this point, but because most of my things is actually trade goods, so that won't change price. But if you do have resources or other things to sell, then that is actually quite a good place to do that. Just check at least. Don't know how much space I have, so I stupidly didn't actually check that, so that is normally a very good idea to check before you do things. Okay, a living pearl as well. I'm getting some weird things from that today. Oh. Oh. Is it a sneeze? Oh, I hope it doesn't go like last time where I was sitting for an hour waiting for a sneeze. That was kind of silly, to be honest. So, I don't do any of the other things in the archive. You can get a map to a point of interest on the planet. is normally something like an ancient building or something. Bear with me a second, I need to open the windows a little bit more. Oh. Problem is it's warm and it's humid, so it's two things which I don't find go well in. Oh dear, I forgot actually to look if there was anything. Well, let's just take a burst because now there is a storm. So you say some people like to have small ships, i.e. Small shuttles or something like that, and then jumping around on planets picking up things. And I never really gone into that type of gameplay because it's a little bit either or with my ships. I have flown shuttles when I didn't have any other options, but it's never really been something I enjoy. It's I mean, it's like you're used to drive a BMW or Audi or Mercedes sedan, and then you suddenly get into a Nissan Micra or something like that. It's that shift in type, speed, and everything, and it's not very enjoyable. I will say my favorite is very much the Sentinel Interceptors. Yeah, no, I broke my own rule here, but I just want to see what pops up. If nothing interesting comes up, we'll find another planet. Oh, there's a drop pod. That is interesting. That is absolutely interesting because that is an almost free slot for our exosuit. And I do like to get that filled out as quick as I actually can. So this is definitely a good one. And yeah, you can get charts, and I do take them from missions, but I don't buy them, which is probably the better thing to use the navigation data you find around, but I don't know, I always forget I have them, and then when I'm filled out, I realize I have a stock of who knows how many there is. And yeah, then I end up giving it to someone somewhere. Hello, Tiger. Welcome. What? I have no what? Oh dear. I actually put that all on my frame. Ah, well, that was a deep clean I put into place there. Yeah, well. So how are things going in your part of Great Britain? Ah, that's good. No thunderstorms or heat waves or anything else. It's been very weird, murky weather here. Okay, we have had no showers. Wind has been not much. It's been feeling very humid and warmish. I would say it's not the greatest of weather types for my liking. I rather want it warm or wet, not that weird combination. So that was a new thing running out of ferrite dust. Uh, and I can see another problem. I am very low on sodium. Okay, that is way worse. Because I need that. Okay. No, I get it. It's like someone is playing with the garden hose. Oh, 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 oh. That is useful. So you might wonder, why do you pick up mold? Well, it's not just mode, it's runaway mode. And I would say that refined turns into nanite. And this is like finding gold in the old days. And I need these as well. Loads. So, is that one? Yeah, there was one I hit. So I had hoped there would be sodium on this planet. It doesn't look as it's the case. But there is a cave. And as you know, I like caves. Caves can be your best friend and your worst enemy, just saying. They are your best friend because they offer you protection against the environment. But here and there is hazardous plants, they look like that. And they blow toxins out in the air, which actually really disorientate you. And if you then walk into another one and another one, then you might die. That is of course not good. That would break rule number 1. So if you wonder why I'm taking all these cave marrow, it's a little bit of a secret, but they refine into sodium. But the thing is, the hazardous plants also hold, well, some of them hold oxygen and some of them sodium, so they are quite useful as well, especially in the early game. If you can get and farm some of them, they can make you survive for a very long time. Thing is, it doesn't have to be hard, just have to be smart. So, and again, the reason I take so many of them is that the more I take here, the less I have to go somewhere else to get. So that is just my thought process around that. But always when you venture into caves, keep an eye out after the hazardous flora. It can be difficult to see them because they blend in very often with something. You see, I thought that was one. You can pick these up as well. They have some stuff inside you can sell. So, yeah. I missed one, I can see, okay. Is that a whole cluster of it is. Would be a shame not to take them as well. Okay, that was actually productive. That's something I like more than anything else. Oh, an observatory. That is possibly a good thing. Transmission tower might not be so good, but let's see. So that doesn't look too nice. That my ship is halfway into the rock, the cliff. So yeah. So I might just show us a building on another planet, but well, that's a ship, so notice I do not tell the sequence when I found them. Okay, freighter crash site. Not too bad. I'll do that. Because I want to give people the chance to actually think a little bit for themselves. Stop that. Because that's part of the fun with the game, I find, is you use your brain as you see fit. If you should get into the situation where you can't sort it out, then feel free to ask. But I always say I have made mistakes. Abandoned building, okay. I haven't made mistakes, and to be honest, you have two choices. If you make mistakes, you could reload the game and try again. I don't do that, but that's just because I go by, okay, I made a mistake, so be it. But when you're sitting playing on your own, no one would know. So I will leave that choice to you. Nothing to do with me. It doesn't affect me whatever you do. So if you want to do that, feel free. So, what do we find here? Anything interesting for our own freighter would be highly appreciated. So, this is where Sod's Law probably kicks in, but let's see. Just remember when I went through a freighter before I got went through a crashed freighter before I got my own freighter. I found 4 different upgrades to freighters. So, yeah. Just saying. I'm on acid. Oh, there. That's always something to be a little bit careful with. That if you stay too long around the cargo pods, they will ooze radiation, and your protection will be challenged. Oh, solar triggered module. Well, haven't they enabled such law today? Doesn't look like it. So what I look for here is this. Whether it says steel or something else, that is irrelevant. It's something which can be I really don't want to go down on the side of it, because then I might not be able to get away. Now I of course ran the wrong way, which is not good either. Oh, come on. Yeah, it would help if I picked the proper tool. Oh, let me screw this screw in. Let's take a hammer. That could actually work, but
extreme night radiation detected. Weather warning. Incoming storm.
so I always have this idea. I want my exit route to be clear. It's never been that I actually needed that, but some old habits is very difficult to do anything about. Okay, I got one thing which was useful for my freighter, so okay, it goes there for now. Same does that. Yeah, that looks useful. I was doing stuff here, so I will actually continue that because I have a lot to refine. And can I find that abandoned building again? I don't know. That is the truthful answer. The storm is that is all oxygen. Actually, that's good. I have to park off here somewhere. I just was thinking, because I was actually low on oxygen as well, and that is not the smartest thing to run out of if you can avoid it. So when you see collections like that, wherever it was down there. Oh. So believe me that dihydrogen is going to be the hardest one to collect for that for the fuel, and that is mainly because you have to go to planets to actually farm it. Very rare you see it sold anywhere. It does happen, but the thing is, sometimes you see a whole bunch of either oxygen or sodium, and again, it's up to you if you want to collect it. I will say it's something you will need from time to time. So it's actually not a bad thing. Coffee time. And water. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm sitting and drinking and stuff like that, but it is slightly warm here, so okay. I think I will just process that which is almost done, so actually let's see if that can find me the abandoned building, because flying over things doesn't always really show you where they are. So that's another red spot. Wonder if that is another oxygen. Yeah, it's not really what I need, but do I want it taken? No, not really. If my ship wasn't full of trade goods, maybe. And I will say, sometimes things pop up which is doesn't show up. And that again is kind of the challenge. And I like those kind of challenges. It's actually good that not everything is just shown up all over the place, so it's very easy to go and pick it up, because that doesn't make an interesting game. Sorry, that's one thing I have to say. I need a game where I actually have some challenges. Whether the challenges is aggressive sentinels, bad weather, things not showing up where you expect them to show up, and so on. Are you kidding me? What are you?
Units received.
Warlike. Jesus. Something just popped up. Oh. No. I am seeing. Thanks. It's just fine. I don't mind seeing things. There's a little dog coming. Hey girl. Hi. Come. Come. You're almost too big for that now. Oh. Oh, you are a big girl now. Yeah. See, that's what I'm sitting doing here. And you come every evening and say hi. See? Yeah. See, that's where's the tiger. She's playing there. Yeah. She likes small dogs, not big dogs like you. Oh, good girl. You okay? Good. Good girl. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you should see a lot of her kind in your neck of the woods. She's actually so lovely. She comes around, checks on all of us, go around wherever we are sitting, and then go and lay down where there's most people. Or where there's people who's awake, because that's also matters. If everyone has gone to bed and only I'm awake, then she comes in with me for a while, but only until I go to bed. Then I don't know where she goes sleeping. Right? I've seen her sleeping in the bedroom door, which is pretty much in the middle of all our bedrooms. So that might be to be in the middle of everything. 7398. Oh, I shouldn't tell. Oh dear. And that's the one I'm not so overly keen on getting, because that is just an old building somewhere. Oh, you're coming back? Isn't it too warm in here? Huh? Okay, you okay with that? Oh. So, what else can we do? I was actually hoping I could find a crashed ship of some kind. I don't know why. It's not really as I need it, but it's actually a good, quick way of making a little bit of extra money. So, not a manufacturing facility. Okay. See if I can do the same again. Something is missing here. Okay, that was alternative. So the nice sentinels comes and say hi. That is amazing. That is amazing. And I forgot to look at these. Because when you are running around on a planet, are you okay, girl? Isn't it too warm laying down there? You're laying just in the exhaust of the computer. I did see this went almost down. The door is there. Wonder what gave me away. So what's that? Why are you wet? I actually think I will take this time. That is always a good thing to get as well. So, there's money there. Okay, how do I get up again? I might not have thought this through. Oh, this works. I thought it would be too warm. Please. Should we take one more look? Then I think it's time to find another planet. Then it gives me the trading post again, okay. Okay. I think we should find ourselves another planet or system or whatever. Actually, 3-star system might have more ships, so can you go fly somewhere else? So nothing of this I can really use. Okay, that's just a shame. It's normally something, but that was not the case here. That direction either. Good.
Product received.
Let's talk to some of the inhabitants of the planet as well. didn't like some French bread. I know the word it said was pain, but that's bread in French, so the pain. Which I probably don't have to tell anyone. Anyway, oh dear. So remember to get your drops as they expire. I think you can have them until I can't remember how long they would be sitting there, but just remember to pick them up when you've gotten them. And when you pick them up in Twitch, then you will need to go to the Quicksilver Companion in the anomaly, and you should have a option to with Twitch drops. So I can't unfortunately show it on this one because this is not the account I have linked my Twitch with. So but believe me, that's where you get it. I can show you next time I get to the anomaly where exactly it is if you don't know. E-class. To A-class, that's actually not a bad thing, but it's a little bit odd that it is like that, because you should have options, if you ask me, but yeah. Okay, I just took that one. Oh, wait a minute, I got something here. That one I need to stick on. And of course, now I can't remember. There was one of them I found out that had a lot of. Oh, it's a thermal cold and the hot ones. Okay. They need to be upgraded down the line anyway, so that's a warm one. And the thing is, the S-class lasts longer than A-class or B-class. So just get them upgraded, upgraded as I can. At the moment I can use nanites, and then at some point I will start saving up again for next phase. But the thing is, it's always getting things done, but if you try to do everything at once, it will take extra long time. So it's better to set some goals, and this is my suggestion. It's not how you have to play. You will find out your own ways of kind of do these kind of things, but for me it's important to set some partial goals, and then I know I do this. When that's done, then I go on with the next one, and so on, and that way I feel I move somewhere. If I try to do everything in one go, I very often have this feeling that I'm not moving anything. So yeah, but that is the weird thing with No Man's Sky sometimes, because you have the freedom to pretty much do whatever you want, and that works fine. But just imagine that you survive the first planet, find your ship, fly off into space, and then in that system where you started in, you find a paradise planet, and you start building a base there, and you can actually get it up to build quite a nice base, which is absolutely fine. But that's not how you actually get your gear upgraded and modded up to become really strong and competitive. But if you don't feel you need that, then there's no rush. And that's exactly the point I'm trying to make, because it depends what you want to do. If you want to go out and slay sentinels, well, then you need a little bit to protect you, and some powerful weapons, and that's just how it is. That's kind of logical. But how fast and how much will always be down to you playing. What do you feel you need? So that guy there is the Quicksilver companion, and when you go into him, you will get a number 4 here, which say Twitch drops or something like that. And when you click on that, you can see what you have actually gotten from Twitch. And as I said, this is not my account I have linked. Unfortunately, I have to wait for Microsoft to validate Worlds Part 1. So I had a little bit of these, so I will just pick up some random things. I'm not really doing things in any order. I don't think I need anything else. I must admit, what I'm doing at the moment is just trying to get my exosuit up and filled up, so and make sure I have these running, because otherwise it would take forever to get everything processed. Let's see what an outlaw system actually brings. I sometimes talk about tweaking your gear, and just to explain a little bit of what that is, if these have different values, shield strength 12%, shield strength 25%, shield strength 10%. That's supercharged. That is actually not good. So what you want is something with very high percentages, and tweaking for me is when I have 3 S-class here, then these might be a bad idea, but for instance the infra knives, if I can get with 4 different stats and good numbers, it would be better than one with only 2 and mediocre numbers. So that's where tweaking really can come in. Or get a warp cell which has 400 light years on, as well as 100% warp cell efficiency, or something like that. See, like this 100 plus 229, and it's that way you tweak it so it gets your things get better and better. But I don't do that until I have loads of nanites in stock. Because otherwise you very quickly lose nanites out, and that's actually not great in that connection. So, black market goods, which is illegal. Got tritium, that's actually cheap. You can buy repair kits in outlaw systems. You can also get them from missions. So, how you choose to do it, but again, it's one thing I would recommend you have in stock, because that can repair the most impossible thing, which can be difficult to catch. So, just saying.
No free slots in ship inventory.
Oh no, I don't have any free slots. That was okay. Let's see if there's anything we can sell. We wanna sell, because we can of course sell anything, but I don't want to sell with a loss.
Units received. Units received.
And the thing is, I might not even hold the tritium on.
Credit received.
Oh fuck. I could have just taken it. Yeah. I just bought one of them. So I keep one stack on the ship, and the rest I actually send across to the freighter. So it's just I like to have a stock of things. So there we go. And
Technology recharge.
so what missions is available here? So I can deliver Gragraph or Warp Hypercore. That would be kind of okay, but I rather want the cargo bulkhead, and you can only take one mission at the Bounty Master at a time. So you'll have to go and deliver, come back, and the thing is, going to another system is kind of I don't necessarily come back. So how many nanites do I have? Should I buy just a single one and see if it's something we can use? You never know what you get with these. Just talked about Starship Shield, so let's take one. I go to the ship before I put it on. Worst case, because when you put something on, and that is of course something I should warn a little bit about. When you put something on, and you can't use it, then you can either dismantle it or store it. And if you store it because you want to sell it, you only get 19 nanites out of it. So that I feel is not really worth anything. So shield strength 13, 8, 15. So this one is less. So instead of taking the 19 nanites, I dismantle it and get chromatic metal and sodium and a wiring loom. And that's a good way of getting free wiring looms. You need them very often when you need to repair. So that was 13, that becomes 16, so that was better than that one showed up as. And that's what I mean by tweaking the numbers. So I'm not going to any of the planets here because first of all, trading with them is very boring, so I rather want to go and hand in. And if you noticed, I put the smuggler, the contraband on my freighter because that is not going to be scanned, but my ship and my exosuit might. So I need to go there and hand it in. There's no risk I'm going to sell it because it's on my freighter. And so it's actually safe to go to the space station before I do anything else. I might actually get some good missions as well. This is not really. There's a little bit far between the good ones. That is slightly annoying, but it's one of these things. I can't really do anything about it. It is as it is. It is always a question of just be patient. And just think about it, every time I do a handful of the killed creatures, it actually creeps the mission, the invoice, the guilds standing slowly up. So it does move, and when they are up, you will get ship cargo slots for your freighter and other things through them. So actually say I have something more. Oh, I got this Sentinel quad companion. That's actually one I'm a little bit excited to see, but that has to wait until I get to my other account, and then, yeah, it hopefully will be soon, but I don't have any high hopes because last time was nearly 2 weeks, so that is just being annoying. And it would be even more annoying because if I understood it right, the expeditions are supposed to start Wednesday, so yeah. So I might be in a situation where I can't do the expedition on my normal one, but then of course I will do a set on this one, which I should anyway, so it's my bad I haven't done so, and I actually don't know why. But it is these things that sometimes you don't really think about them. I never really think about I have 2 accounts, but of course I do. Why should I be different from anyone else? Wow. I will not mention those people with 5 or 17 accounts, but it is how it is, and many people have multiple platforms and actually want to play the game on them, so yeah. It is of course as it is, and should think about pretty much everything, not just minor things. And it's warm. Oh. So what do we have here this time? So I can do another toxic, and that's it for now. It's always best to have 3 of each, because then you have a little bit of time before they run out, and that is exactly the point of having multiple. It takes a little bit of longer time before you actually need to consider even to upgrade them. It's actually weird pressuring warm. It's not hot. It's not baking. It's just a pressuring heat. And I think it's because of the humidity in the air as well. And can I save that? Not that I am bothered, but I knew there was another word. So I did save it, that's good.
Units received.
So we need to go and hand in the contraband we were bringing. I need to have that up, and this is Tiger's favorite vegetable. Oh dear. You are amazing with your ability on that part. So I'm glad I got all the toxicity. Are you back, little girl? Oh, you're playing with the cat. Oh. I did think it looked weird that she had very short legs, but
Technology recharge.
so all toxicity is up. Maybe I should fill this up before I run too far. Probably need to go over there. That was actually spot on. Hello. I am delivering 10 nip bots from Tiger. sorry if there's a little bit of noise, but the animals are playing, and that is actually absolutely fine. I like that. Jesus. I don't need to mark that, no. I think it was the house part which confused me. Okay, can't be bothered walking back. Actually. Don't look at me, there is a smuggler down there. You didn't go and check the smuggler? Hey, why not? I would have done that. Smuggler is bad. So when I started, I said I needed dihydrogen. What was the other thing I needed? That had actually slipped my mind. Now it found me. A trading post, which again is not really what I need right now, even though I have a little bit more space, but so I can take some on board, but it's not the greatest. But going to the center of the galaxy, Tiger? What galaxy are you in? Ah, okay. Uh, you're going for the center now, or are you just gooping around?
Product received. Product received. Product received. Product received.
Oh, I will soon need carbon. Let's see. Ah, okay. I have learned if you take 12 birds, then you get to roughly 150,000 light years from the center. I have used that a couple of times where I wanted to move through, but not too fast. Just like you said, and that's actually, I kind of understand that because I normally don't want to rush through either, but some galaxies are just very harsh, and all planets you meet is just really bad environment, and that is very tiresome, I find. Yeah, that's the one. I think it's roughly 150,000. Oop. Well, let's take the bacon. You know, it sounds like I'm taking the Mickey, and I am kind of do that because I had an Australian colleague, and he actually pronounced bacon. He also always consequent called data for data, and then it's I think it's the linguistic cultural connection, but It's kind of funny. Which one was that? So, sorry, I was sitting watching tiger fighting with sentinels. Just run. Out in open space and run. You should be able to outrun them. Unless you want to fight them, of course. So there's another beacon. Now I should not take the meeting. I actually have a feeling I'm going to forget my signal booster today. This is the second time I almost left without it. How about it? Yeah, it was roughly what I thought. So that's a little bit closer. See, at least now the fugitives which I run into gives a little bit of money, so that's not a bad thing, even though I'm not. See, that I like to find, and I actually finally got through the other one, so yeah. And that's the thing, and that's why it's so important to go to planets as well, because you find a lot of things which is very helpful, which you don't find in space. And it's not showing anything because it points to the same minor settlement.
Warning, threat
you are... It's not even here. Oh, it is here. Make up your mind. Are we fighting or not? Okay, something is fighting me. Where is it? Oh dear. Is that one of those very fast ones? There. Don't run, you'll only die trying.
Hostile ships defeated.
So that's why I mark things like this, so I can find it back. I have lost too many things by not looking for it, so yeah. That was the sneeze which was popping around earlier. But I will say that address with the birds is actually good to remember. Because it's a nice distance to be in. Yeah, this is absolutely fine. I'm going to take a lot of I of course have to check my protection first. So how many is there? There's a couple. So as I said, these are very good because they give nanites in the end, and there is normally a nice lump, of course depending how many bolts there is. And I will say these bolts you can have some fun with because they are sometimes placed so you have to run after them down a hillside or something like that. Okay, so now I'm here. Oh. So the big ones doesn't mind. Okay, let's That's fine. It would be nice if you could mine a big one for a couple of hundred or something like that, but no, that is not the case. That's absolutely fine, but I know I'm needing carbon, and that is how it is. So that is actually fine. As said, I got a little bit more, so yeah. I also did spend some, so do I want to go there? Not really. That can be handed in anyway. I could go to that system again and hand it in, but I don't want to. So another outlaw station. The reason I go to them and hand in, it's a little bit historical, but if you handed in the missions earlier on normal space stations, you wouldn't get the standing with the outlaws for some reason. It has been changed, so you actually do get that now, but that was not actually because why I did it. I did it because I'm a little bit naughty right now. Naughty is such a odd statement, but no, I know at outlaw stations there is always tritium for sale, so I am then going to buy some, just so I have a good portion. And I will go farming as well, and it's not like that's so. You know what? I will go smuggling again. I don't mind smuggling. What I do is actually put it away a little bit. So there's no need to wave things in the face of any of the authorities. So my ship don't really have anything free. Multi-tool. Maybe if I can find a geo. these.
Received.
Yeah, now I got tempted to do something I actually didn't want to, but it's one of these situations where, well, can I improve myself? Then it's not a crime. And, these are so tricky. 5, 6. Okay, so it was actually these two are not in there. These 3 are modules you buy, and that one is not. Oh, the 2 of them is not overly great, but as it is at the moment, it's actually useful. So okay, we got something. That one I need to do something about, because otherwise we won't be going very far. So I need to come back here. So oh, oh no, don't. I wanna go there. Oh man. Tiger, what address did you use to go to the edge? I know Wicked always do that, go out to the edge, but he never revealed how he does it. Oh dear, that is not great, but I will have to do. So yeah, that's it's funny. I was sitting thinking this is a little bit expensive. However, with the price setting I have on the challenge I'm running, then it's actually very cheap. I think it's 250 nanites you have to give them to get their address. So troubles here. That's good. I like that. I like that. Shouldn't really disturb them when they're eating. That's a little rude. Just saying.
Product received. Product received.
Okay. I don't know why I thought I had something I wanted to donate, but
Units received.
check that.
Units received.
With or without Robbie Williams. You give me something good, please. 500 travel aggression. Okay, that is relatively good, so well, oh, no, we have some contraband to deliver, and we have a
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
traveler grave to attend to. So that was that planet, well, it was a moon, which was with aggressive sentinel. So that was. Oh, the grave is on the same moon. Okay, he might have died because of the aggressive sentinels. I never thought about that. So This is going to be hide and seek with sentinels. At least the grave is something you find directly. It's worse with the smuggled goods because you have to find the smuggler. That is really where you would wish you had a sentinel interceptor, because they actually do stand still and hover over the surface so you can actually look around. Okay, more trucks. Relatively quickly done, hopefully. Come on, go away.
Extreme sentinel bad.
Yeah, I am very aware.
Extreme sentinel bad. Extreme sentinel bad.
So if you ever want to farm gravitino balls, find a planet with aggressive sentinels and then go ahead and farm. So, yeah. Sorry.